What's up, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever I'm going to end up posting this, cross-posting everything now. So, if you don't know, I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter now, and I think that's everything. I don't know, all over the place, omnipresence. Thank you, Grant Cardone. So, based on the skills that I know, and the skills that I've developed over the 26 years that I've been alive, especially the last 12 months. Shout out to Grant Cardone, shout out to Chris Record, shout out to everyone else that helped me. I am going to expose these car dealers. The more I talk to people and the more I tell them what I know about car dealers, I'm not trying to sound cocky here, it's just facts. The more I talk to people, the more I realize how little the general public knows about this. It's not your fault. It's been hidden. It's the only way to figure this kind of stuff out is to work in a car dealership and become a top 1% car salesman. I did not know this when I started, and it took me a long time to figure it out. But at age 26, I turned down a $150,000 job to do my own business. And I want to change my storage. If anyone has an extra iPhone with a ton of storage that they want to give me, I would love that, because I can't do anything on my phone. I have a horrible amount of storage, and especially with all these videos. So I'm going to expose these car dealers, and I've been talking about it for a while that I want to go I want to walk into a dealership somehow, either with a secret camera. I would love to do it on Facebook Live. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to accomplish that, because if the car dealers know they're on camera, they may still act the same way because they don't even know what they're doing half the time. I walked into 2 dealerships. The manager of the Rolls-Royce dealership, he worked there for 22 years. He was trying to downplay me. He's like, I've been working here for 22 years. You're not even 22 years old yet. There's nothing anyone can say in the world. Like, some people get offended. I've been rejected so many times in my life. So many times. When I was a child, I got bullied. When I was knocking doors, knocking doors for Kirby, I'd get doors slammed in my face. When I sold drugs, I got robbed. I've gotten rejected by countless girls, countless. When I was in sales, people would tell me straight in my face, I don't give a shit about you. I don't care about how much money you make. I don't care about your life. I don't care that you make money. That's your own fucking problem. People say this shit to my face. I completely understand. I 100% agree with you. My life doesn't matter to you. There's nothing that anyone can say to offend me. So, but again, when I was at the Rolls-Royce dealership, this guy's trying to downplay me. I'm just nodding and smiling. I was asking too many questions. Not too many questions. I was asking the hard questions that this guy did not want to ask the answers to. And he knew that if he kept talking to me, I was about to close him on some crazy... Everything's negotiable in life. Everything is negotiable. I don't care what it is. And this guy was too scared to talk to me, because he knew that if I kept going, he was going to get closed by a kid with a bunch of tattoos and a guy that does not look like I walk into places like I look like I'm crazy, because I like to be underestimated. In every situation I've ever been in life, I've always been underestimated, and I love it. I love it, because people, like now, I dress like this. I don't look like I'm a professional, but I am. And when I was in car sales, I would put on a suit. I'd shave my face every single day. That's why I don't care about this, because I've been there. If I needed to, I could put on a suit and shave my face every day and look like I'm 16 and put on a suit, and people are going to underestimate me and think I'm too young to know anything. And then when I start talking, they're like, oh, wow, okay. And anyways. And so I am going to expose car dealers, because if I would have videotaped what happened at the Rolls-Royce dealership, and then I would have recorded it, broke it down, paused, like Grant Cardone's done this with phone calls before, and that's how I learned how to make cold calls. I'd watch his cold calls, and he would pause his he'd shoot the cold call video, he'd pause it, and then he'd break down the psychology of why he was doing everything. And it's a really good insight. I started to understand how to make cold calls. And that's what I would do. So when I was in car sales, I literally would listen to Grant Cardone all day, every day. On my way to work, I gave up rap music. I gave up hanging out. Like, I didn't give my girlfriend any attention, probably why she broke up with me. But you know what? Warren Buffett did, yeah, anyways. So when Grant Cardone breaks down his calls, I want to do that for car dealers because there's so much stuff. And I know even if I do one dealership, it's not going to be enough. But if I go to a dealership and just be me, and then I will expose them. They won't know what hit them, and you'll learn so much just by seeing what happens when I go there. When I went to the second dealership, the Nissan dealership, I said I have 2 Nissan GTR buyers. He was too scared to give me a price because he didn't want to take 5 minutes out to give me a price. What he was trying to do is he had me sit down, and I wasn't going to sit down at first. I was the last person to sit down. I always take control of the situation because what his job is to try to control me. The car salesperson's job is to ask more questions than you. Whoever asks more questions is the person in control. That's how sales works. Whoever asks more questions is the person in control. So, and I kind of beg to differ on that because I can still maintain control without questions, and questions just naturally come to me. I'm a very curious person, and so I'll ask so many questions. But I can also, I know some other tactics based on my previous experiences that I know how to control the situation. And so what I'm going to do, so he wouldn't even give me a price, not a full price. And on a $100,000 GTR, I guarantee there's at least 10K profit in there. But really, with the hidden invoice that only the owner gets and that they're not even going to show you, there's probably 20 to 30K in there that they could have discounted it. And so his commission on that, we'll just call it 15K, is going to be $5,000. So he could have had potentially a $10,000 payday from me in one day. But he was too lazy to do anything. This guy was like 60 years old. I was telling him about my previous car experiences, and he got scared. So I think what I'm going to do next time is kind of downplay a little bit. I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I got to go in there and not act so confident because they just get too scared. Because they're like, oh, fuck, I can't handle this kid. Like, I know what's going through their head because I've been there. I've helped thousands and thousands of customers. Thousands. I've sold hundreds of cars. I've worked on at least thousands of different car deals. And so I know what's going through their head because I would train salespeople. By the end of my run, when we'd have our circles, I would train salespeople. Like, I would help them get into the mindset of what they needed to do, and I would just do it. So I'm going to go into a dealership, and I'm going to downplay my skill level. I got to act like I'm just like some kid that has way too much money on him that doesn't know what he's doing. And then I'm going to ask him if I can videotape what's going to happen. If I can videotape, because I'm a social media influencer, so I would like to videotape our interaction so that people, because I can't tell him that I'm showing people how to buy a car because it's going to be game over. He's not going to show his true side. But if I let him gain control over me, which that's what so if I let him gain control over me and then ask him politely in my reverse sales pitch that I know how to do, then I can get him to let me live stream. Now I have to come up with a reason for that live stream, which I will come up with. I'm going to do this within the next 24 hours. I'd like to do it today. It'd be perfect if I could do it today, because this is one of those videos it would go viral if when I do it. So we're going to do this. I'm going to come up with a reason. I'm gonna put on my music. This is how I get motivated now. I probably should read some books. I probably should watch some seminars, but I just listen to music and I just literally just think of exactly what I want to do and I just do it. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Gary Vee says, if you watch, I like watching when you see very high level people interact with each other, because you get to see their body language and what they're doing with that other person and how they're handling another high level person. And Grant Cardone has 2 videos that if you want to get motivated and you want to learn some stuff, you have to analyze this as a psychological level. But the 2 videos that he has that are money are when him and Tai Lopez talk and him and Gary Vee talk on Power Players. And the one with him and Gary Vee says this, and he said it multiple times, and this is when I stopped watching conferences, when I stopped reading books, and when I stopped, like, I'll read a book, but I'm going to read 5 pages and I'm done. That's it. Or I'll watch a seminar for like 5 minutes, I'll be like, all right, I'm done. Because why can't you do that? Why can't I do that? Why can't I be a speaker up there? We're all just human. Like, there's no, I don't understand the difference. Just, they're getting paid a large amount to go speak up there. It's business, guys. Let's go. And so Gary Vee says, there's somebody out there right now watching this. Somebody. And I always feel like they're talking to me. And there's somebody out here right now watching this that doesn't need to watch us, doesn't need to read books, doesn't need to do any of that. They're just going to be successful no matter what. Warren Buffett. Do you think Warren Buffett reads success books? No. He reads the newspaper. And what he reads in the newspaper are financial statements. Because he's trying to get information in order to make the best stock play. Me, as a salesperson, I'm just trying to get as much confidence as possible. So I listen to music. And I pick my songs very carefully. Anyways, I'm going to go to a dealership. I'm just making this. Sometimes I just got to think to myself, and so whether people watch this or not, I hope people watch this because I want people to learn, and hopefully I can teach at least one person something. There's one person live right now. I don't know who it is, but hopefully you're learning something and you're gathering some information. That's all that matters, as long as I'm talking to one person. But I do use social media so that I can reach a large audience, and I want to be able to reach 7.2 billion people and help the planet. But my first goal is to expose these car dealers, because the current business model needs to change. The Airbnb guy said, the guy he's like 28, he's a billionaire. When he was doing Airbnb, there was countless people telling him, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. That's going to fail. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. But you know what? The reason he's a billionaire is because he didn't listen to shit that anyone told him. Didn't listen, because when you're a business owner and you know something, if other people knew what you knew, that business would already be around. And there's a few people that know what I know about car dealers. Maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, very few people. But all those people are making so much money in the car business, they don't want to leave. $150,000 a year just wasn't enough for me. It just wasn't. And and it's not even $150,000 a year would be decent, but working 60 hours a week and doing stuff to people that I just didn't feel comfortable with wasn't what I wanted, because I didn't feel like I was helping people. I didn't feel like I was helping people. And if you could buy a car and, like, they're just vehicles and price is just a number. Like, there's no reason why this mansion should cost however much it cost, $5 million. Somebody just one day decided, hey, this mansion's going to be $5 million. Grant Cardone talks about it. When he sells his house, he just makes up a price and he just says it. Like, screw it. All you have to do is be able to close them on that price. You charge $10 billion for the house. If you can sell the value in $10 billion and build the emotion in $10 billion, they'll buy it for $10 billion. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just paper. They're going to print more of it anyways. They're printing it every single day. When they run out, they print more. Banks create money. Banks create money. When you take a loan from a bank, if you ask to borrow $1,000 and they charge you 20% on it. I'm not a calculus major, so I don't know exactly how interest works on like daily and monthly bases and stuff like that, but we're just gonna make it easy. $1,000, you borrow $1,000, they charge you 20%, that's $200. So you have to pay them back $1,200. They literally just created $200. Banks create money. Interest creates money. Because if I give you my watch, this is a $1,100 watch. I bought it for $437. Now that I told you I bought it for $437 and it's used, it's probably not worth $437. But if I told you that the back of it was engraved and signed by Eminem, I could charge maybe $5,000 for it, because it's perception and there's a perceived value in however much Eminem's signature is worth. And celebrities that sign more often, their signature is worth less because it's easier to get. But if you said, hey, this guy, Mike Tyson, signed this right after he bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, and you found somebody that loved that fight, or had been to that fight, and that has a sentimental value, and they're a billionaire, you could charge them $1 million for that signature. There's no reason why you can't. Anyways, I had to get back into my groove, and we're gonna go to a dealership. I'm gonna expose them, and you guys are gonna be shocked at what you see. So stay tuned. We're gonna figure out how to do this. I just have to figure out a way for them to let me videotape them. Because if I can do this on Facebook Live, it's gonna be lit. Because I don't have a video editor anymore, and so it's hard for me to hire people because I have such high standards. It's like Grant Cardone. He hires people all the time, and then he fires most of them because his standards are just too high. But that's why he's where he is. Just facts. And so we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna show you guys what's up. Thank you for whoever's watching right now. I'll see you later. Let's kill it today. All right, so that shut down. I keep having technical difficulties, but hey, that's the life. Things happen. Obstacles get in your way. I had tons of obstacles when I won that car right there. I thought I got really lucky. So my first sale I made on Shopify, I got a sale, and then it took me 45 days to get another $100 worth of sales. And I even had my managers calling me asking me, hey, do you want your job back for $150,000 a year? And I said, no, I don't. It's not worth it. I didn't even want to be a manager because I knew I was going to have to do stuff to customers that I didn't want to do. I liked my job as an internet manager because I could give people $3,000 to $10,000 off on every single car. And I liked that job because I got paid well. And so I took a chance on myself, and I ended up winning that car. And so now I want to give away, I'm trying to pay it forward, and so I want to give away $100. I want to give away $100 to somebody, and I don't know who that's going to be, but the first person to buy, the first person that shows up on my ClickFunnels, that buys my $7, it's a $7 book, gets $100. So I just want to pay it forward. I like giving stuff away, and I also want to give you some free tips on how to buy your next car. So I bought this car. I'm dyslexic. All right, so I bought this car for $100. Or I bought this, I'm sorry, I'm giving $100 away. I bought that car full price. And then after 6 months of buying it, my value dropped $2,000 to $3,000 overnight. And then that car I got for free because I took a chance on myself. And now I want to pay it forward to everyone else. And so I'm trying to help the world and change the car business. I believe that that with the help of everyone, I could actually do that and change the car industry forever, so you don't have to go in for 3 to 5 hours to a dealership and try to buy a car, because that just takes, it's too long. You should be able to buy a car in 30 minutes. When my customers came in, if I lined everything up, in and out 30 minutes, and then they had to go in the finance office, and unfortunately the finance manager is the best closer in that entire store. So after you're all happy about your car, that you bought your car, then the finance manager makes a ton of money off you. And usually 2/3 of the dealership's profits are in the financial office. And there's Gap Insurance, which you can buy, when they offer you that, you can buy it through your insurance company for much cheaper. The warranty that they offer you for a few thousand, you can buy down the road for much cheaper from a third-party vendor. All the detail, the tire shine, the leather protection, the wax, all that kind of stuff can also be purchased for half the price, because what the dealer does is they just send your car down the street to a detail shop, and you could actually just buy that car or go to the detail shop yourself and just do it that way. Like, cut out the middleman, and then you're saving money. Let me switch arms. My arm's getting tired. I'm not that strong. So yeah, I won that car for free. I want to pay it forward, so I'm giving away $100 cash. But you got to take action. You got to take action to get $100 cash. If you don't take action, I took action. I quit my job after one sale on a website that I didn't even know what it was about. I thought it was a scam. And so I was like, this is a scam. And then I made one sale and I quit my job the next day. I took a chance on myself because I didn't believe in the car business. I didn't want to be a manager because I knew they were going to make me do stuff to customers that I didn't want to do and I didn't believe in. Because the people that the dealership makes the most money off of in the dealership, the people that get the most profit made off them are the people that probably can't afford it. And it's not okay. Like I believe I can change the industry and that there should be just one flat price for all cars. And there's some dealerships doing this, and then you just get the car delivered to your house. How would you like that? Instead of buying a car, you just go online, maybe schedule a test drive. They bring the car to your house. They're making so much money, they can afford to bring the car to your house. Like some salespeople do it. I've done it. I've done it to like 3 or 4 customers. I brought the car to their house, picked them up, took them to the dealership with no promise of buying the car. And just because I took care of them, I think every single one of them bought, and I didn't pressure them. I was very nice. I gave them a fantastic deal, always at least $3,000 off. So if you're not getting $3,000 off on your car, import, domestic, I don't care, then you're getting ripped off. And I got that car for free. I'm giving away $100 right now. That car I paid full price for, and but I took action on that car and I won it for free. So I want you to take action. Help me change the car business forever, change the car model. It's not the salespeople, it's not the employees, it's not even the managers. I was going to be a manager. They're not bad people. It's the dealers, it's the CEOs of these businesses that are getting too greedy. There's a CEO right now at a dealership in Bremerton, Washington. It's a West Hills Autoplex. He has about 8 dealerships, and he spends $1 million a year on jet fuel, and he makes hundreds of millions of dollars per year. And he's not paying his employees for 7 days because he's too greedy to pay his employees. And so they're pushing all their employees payback 7 days, which I think is unacceptable. When you're making that much money off cars, it's unacceptable to do that. I think it's completely unacceptable. And so it just goes to show you how shiesty dealerships are and what the CEOs are capable of there. I'm a CEO myself, and I'm not in the best money situation. I'll be honest. Like, yeah, I want a car, but I'm not in the best. I'm staying at this house. I rented this place out for $500. My homie hooked it up, and then that's a lease right there, my FRS, and then that white car is somebody else's. And the other day, somebody told me, hey, you need to buy this ticket right now. And I had a feeling I needed to buy 2 of them, one for me, one for my homie that's working with me. And so I bought 2 tickets for $750 each, $1,500. And I also put him up in a mansion. I bought him a $750 ticket. I bought myself a $750 ticket. I'm taking him to Vegas this weekend, just because he took care of me and he believed in me when no one else did. I've offered a lot of people. I've wanted to work with a lot of different people, but he believed in me. And so when you're a CEO, you have to treat your employees well because they're going to treat your customers well. And so that's why when you go to a dealership, if you don't get treated well, it's the CEO's fault. And like I said, I don't think it's right not to pay your employees for 7 days when you're making a shit ton of money. I'm not saying you don't deserve that money. There's plenty of people that deserve $200 million a year, but there's some people that don't, and not at the expense of other people that probably work harder than you do, and that give it their all every day, and that go home to their kids and their family and may not have as much, and so I just don't believe in that. So I want to change the car business and prove that it can be changed. Tesla's tried to do it. If Tesla sees this, let me know. Maybe we can work together on something. I know even my sales coach that's been coaching me for the last 12 months, the ultimate sales coach in the world, he even says dealerships are shiesty, but or some. I'm not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but there are lots of dealerships that are shiesty. That's why he doesn't mind making money off them. But his product's really worth it. Like, I bought on all his products. And so I wanted to give $100 away today. I don't know if I'm going to end up giving it away because you have to take action to get the $100. You can see how to get the $100 from my last live stream. But I got that car for free, so I'm just trying to pay it forward to people. I paid full price for that car. I learned my lesson, And I was even in the car business for 3 months when I bought that car, and I still got ripped off. And not completely ripped off, but I didn't know what I was doing. And so it just goes to show you that just because you've done a little bit of research, you may not be getting the best deal, and you may still be getting ripped off, and you won't know this until 3-5 years down the road and you realize it. And so I have my ebook that you can click on up in the link, but right now there's $250 billion worth of unsold inventory in the US. John Oliver, I'm going to put a link in the description, but John Oliver has an excellent segment about it about a year ago, and he talks about how there's a mini bubble in the car industry right now. Just like the housing market long ago, there's a mini car bubble going on right now, and it's proven that there's more people trading in cars with negative equity than ever before, and it's something that that eventually is going to get to a tipping point. I've been reading a book about it, but it's eventually going to get to a tipping point, and I'll tell you why I have this glove on at the end. And it's going to get to a tipping point, and all of a sudden no one's going to be able to buy a car anymore. And what I think that customers should do right now, if we can make this go viral, is if customers just if normal people, me and you, just don't buy cars for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and we boycotted dealerships, they would have to drop their prices. All prices are made up. Money is just paper. It's just this is just paper. I'm just trying to give away paper right now. Just paper. I'm giving away paper for free, but I want to give you value. And so I'm going to give you 2 tips, my 2 best tips. But I just think that we can change the car industry together if you share this post, tell your friends about it. You don't have to buy my book, just share this post, let the word get out. Like, even if my book doesn't sell any copies, just let people know what's going on, because it's bullshit. And sorry for all the cussing, I'm passionate about it. But it's just yeah. So tip number 1, yeah, watch the John Oliver, but tip number 1 that I want to give away for free is like The Millionaire Next Door. I've read a lot of success books, and I'm just gonna chill in the car for a little bit. So the Millionaire Next Door, I read that book, and I was reading it. It's written about 30 years ago, and they say if you're the millionaires, instead of buying a brand new car, they buy a car that's about 2 years old with low miles on it. And in all honesty, what probably happened is 30 years ago, when that author, I don't remember the author off the top of my head, but that author, he got fooled by a dealership, because it's so easy for dealerships to fool you. It took me 2 years, and I was the top guy at my sales floor for a while, and then I was going to get promoted to a manager. I'm 26 years old. I was going to get paid $150,000 a year, and I turned that down to take a chance on myself, and I got this car for free. So I want to show you how to save money on your car. I want to pay it forward to everyone. And I just want to change the world for good, and I think that it can happen, because I know that it can happen. I don't think it can happen. I know it can happen, but I need your guys' help. Share this post, help it go viral. And dealerships are just shiesty. And so tip number 1, buy a new car. Not always. Buy a used car if you need to. Like, buy a car for cash, 3-5 grand. You can buy it on Craigslist. But if you're thinking about like a 15 versus an 18, or a 2016 versus a 2018, buy the 2018. Go on the last day of the month or at the end of the year. I have tons of tips in my books to show you how to save money, but you're going to get a way better deal on that than buying a used car, because in a used car, just to keep it simple, so a new car, let's say at the end of the month, the dealer needed to sell 100 new cars in order to hit a $100,000 bonus. They get huge bonuses. So when you see the invoice price that they show you, it's not real, because there's huge bonuses. So if they're going to get a $100,000 bonus at the end of the month for selling 1 extra car, they don't care about giving you they'll give you $10,000 off, $5,000 off on your car just to get that $100,000 bonus. And then when you go into the finance office, that's the top closer in the store, and they're going to whack you, is what they call it. And they come out and they brag about it when they leave. And there's interest that they make off you, gap insurance. I did another live stream that got cut off, but combine these 2 and you're going to learn a lot. If you need anything else, click the link above. Hit me up. I'll help you in any way I can. But I'm gonna check my computer right now, and whoever's name I see, I'm gonna give $100 cash to. So let's see. We're gonna refresh this page. We're gonna watch it together. So I don't want to think that it's not planned. So let me hold it right there. So this was, I can tell that people at the dealership that I shouted out, they're messing with me right now because they know that that I'm gonna mess things up for them because they're being shiesty. And so they were sending me hate mail, which I love. Candy Lee, you just won $100. Congratulations for taking action. I took action on this car. I'm so glad you took action, Candy. You're gonna get $100 cash. I'll PM you, and I'll just send you $100 cash right now on Facebook Messenger. It's gonna rain money in your Facebook Messenger. I hope you have some fun with it. Go do something fun tonight, and take your boyfriend out, take his daughter out. What's up, Kenny? And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, so you wanna know why I have this this glove on? Because the last 15 days I take a chance, and every day I've been taking chances, and people have been asking me how I've had all this success. Awesome, Candy. I'm so glad that you won and that you took action. Always take action. You never know what's gonna happen. It's crazy. Only one person bought the book. Like, I'm okay with that because I just like giving stuff away, but imagine if that could have been you. So next time I give something away, take action. You might win. But, so you're wondering why I have this, and a lot of people have been asking me how I've had the success lately, but it's really just taking a chance on myself and moving in the direction of fear, because a lot of times I don't know what to do, and so literally, like, I just do whatever scares me, because that means I'm getting better. Like, it's a weird thing to say, but I just literally do whatever scares me, and I told myself I would never ever do this until I was ready, and I don't think I was ready. I literally decided to do this about an hour ago, and I was driving my new car that I got for free compared to this one that I got ripped off on a car dealership at. And I was driving, and I want to show you how to save money on your car, but I was driving and I decided to just pull off, find a tattoo shop, and I got a tattoo. Because I do what scares me. Like, whatever scares me, I just do it. I don't know how to explain it, but you ready? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't even believe I was doing it when I did it. But it kind of hurts. I haven't taken this off since I got it, so hopefully it's still there. What if I got like a henna tattoo and I just messed with it? But no, I know. It kind of hurts, so I know it's a real tattoo. Ow. Fucking crazy. Well, it's true right now. And it's really true right now, what it says. And because I move in the direction of fear. And my favorite rapper of all time and my favorite song of all time, you have one shot, one opportunity. Oh, you can't see it. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. So I'm always scared, but I'm glad that, Candy, that you took action. Congratulations, you are the winner of the $100 challenge. You get $100. Glad that you took action. Stay posted for my next contest, and you never know what you could win. Look, I won a car. So I did say this earlier. If somehow you guys share enough of this, it'd be awesome if everyone shares this post. But when I sell 50,000 books, if that happens by the end of the year, let's call it the end of the year. If it can happen by December 31st, if I sell 50,000 $7 books, every person that buys a book will be entered into my contest. That's a $7 entry, and you'll win. I'll pay that car off for you. I'll tune it up. Maybe I'll trick it out. I'll put some like fancy like fast stuff in there, make it go faster for you, and I'll give that car. I always over deliver. And I'll give that car away to somebody that bought my book that takes action. Candy Lee took action today. She won $100. Danielle White took action yesterday. She won a Kenneth Cole watch. And Hunter Fleckner took action and drove that car down here for me. And I put him up in this mansion for a week. I bought him a ticket to 10X Growth Con. I bought him a ticket to the Thrive event this weekend in Vegas. I'm going to take him to Vegas. And I don't know where we're staying in Vegas, but I'm probably going to buy him a hotel room too. And so I think somebody else is home, but hope you guys have a good day. It's getting dark, but do what scares you. My palms are always sweaty. I'll see you guys later. Out here at the Marketer's Mansion. Got a nice view. What's going on? This is the first day. super bright outside. I should have brought sunglasses. But hope you're having a good day, smiling, having a great day, enjoying life. See you guys. We're at the Marketers Mansion Mastermind out here. We got everyone. We got a drone somewhere. And we got the sunset. You can't really see it, but it's about to, right there, right there, right there. Well, we're out here. It's pretty cool. I'm stoked. Tomorrow will be a good day. What's up? I'm out here at a third mansion. It's the nicest one of them all. And it's crazy how I made it here. It's a long story. I don't got time for that right now. I've just been up all night. It's about 5:40 right now. Finally going to bed. I've been studying all night. This is just crazy. And about to wake up in 3 hours. So it just seems like the trend. 3 hours of sleep is perfect. But yeah, it's about to be nuts. So just wanted to make this video. Life is crazy. Go for your dreams. I'm out here at the third mansion. This is crazy. What's up? So I'm just taking a walk here Saturday night down in Arizona. Weird thing. So I just walked to this gas station right here. I was at Dave & Buster's with the Millionaire Mastermind, and we're at Dave & Buster's drinking, having a good time. And I find it hard to party. I'm not much of a partier. I'm more of a just a kind of solo guy. So I had to take a little walk. And so, but it was weird because I'm taking this walk and I'm walking to this gas station. I'm realizing this is like the fourth time I've been to this gas station this month, or in the last 30 days, I should say. And I'm in Arizona, and I've been talking about how I need to move here and I want to move here. And it's just weird that the location I'm at right now, like I know where shit is. Like it's like, it's just weird. Like I was just here 3 weeks ago driving a Mercedes, and so I just wanted to make a short video. I honestly wish I could just be working right now on the laptop. I would have stayed at the mansion if I could have and just worked, because that's what I did. That's what I did for the tech week too, and it's just, or the tech talks. And I don't want to get hit by a car while making a video, because that would be pretty stupid. It'd probably make for a good video though, and I'm sure you guys would enjoy it. I'm sure I would be probably okay with it, as long as a lot of people got to enjoy it. And so we're out here, and I just wanted to take a short walk, and then I wanted to make a video. I haven't made very many videos because I've just been learning, and yeah, I just want to implement what I've learned before it runs out of my brain. Like I took a lot of notes, and sometimes I just want to, like when the speaker's talking, I just want to stop and run to the other room, take my laptop, and just start working on shit. And I feel like that's what I should be doing. Like Greg Reed was talking about it in the first session, and he said, I don't remember exactly what he said because I was writing down notes, but it was really good. And I was writing down notes from his seminar, but he was talking about how there's some people that no matter what the fuck is going on, they're just gonna do what they need to do, no matter what people think of them. Now I'm a little lost. Fuck. We're just gonna walk, dude. I don't even give a shit. As long as I don't miss the bus back to the mansion. Even if I do, what? It'd be like a $40 Uber ride, $30 Uber ride. Why am I tripping? Not that bad. And so, yeah, I just needed to get away from the party. I'm not a very good socializer. Well, I love talking, but I like talking about ideas. I like talking about business. It's hard for me to just kind of chit chat. It's like in The Wolf of Wall Street when he's in the sorry, I don't want to get hit. When he goes to the Swiss bank and he's with the Swiss banker, and the Swiss banker's like chit chatting, and he's like, so what's up with business? And he's like, well, Swiss custom dictates that we have to chit chat for a little bit before things start. And he's like, no, fuck that. Let's just fucking work. And that's how I feel. Like I'm not hating on it at all, because they're doing all this for us. And so taking us out to Dave & Buster's, like with the amount of money we paid, it's a good thing to do. But just me personally, I'm not. What's up, Facebook? So I've been doing a couple things. About to go to Vegas. Check out these dope Retro 3s. Got them from my buddy. He hooked it up. Hella nice. Hella nice shoes. Got some Louis Vuitton shoes too. What's up, Jason? Jason, what's going on, man? What's up, Brian? Hey, Brian, thanks for buying my book. Hey, I'll tell you what. Brian and Lewis bought my book last night after Candy won the $100 cash. Lewis, what's up? Hey, I'm glad you guys are on here. Jason, what's up, man? Well, Jason, if you want to buy my book too, you have a chance. If you buy my book first, you're gonna win this bracelet. But I'm going to Vegas. About to drive out, about to put on, I'm gonna be stunned. Like, I've been waiting to go to Vegas for a long time. I got the perfect clothes for it. I'm just gonna be killing it out there. I can't wait. But I've always wanted to go to Vegas, and driving there is gonna be exciting. But I want to give away this bracelet. I can't really grab it right now because there's stuff in this room that I can't show. Do you know where the bracelet is? Oh, dope. Hell yeah. So, you're good. Yeah, hell yeah. So, I'm giving away this bracelet. I'll mail it to your house. I gave away $100 cash and what else did I give away? I gave away $100 cash, a watch. Yeah, I gave away a watch. I'm giving away my car. What's up, Rocky? And I'm giving away my car. Once I sell 50,000, we got to get to 50,000, and then books, and that's gonna be easy. But out of the first 50,000 that purchase, one person's gonna win my car, and I'm going to give you a supercharger, a turbo kit, or a Rocket Bunny body kit. And so, no, Brian, nope, hang on, I'm gonna get there. So, I'm on my way to Vegas right now. So yesterday's contest, Candy was the first one who took action. Bryant and Lewis also took action, but unfortunately, it was just slightly too late. The FRS Max, and you can get a Rocket Bunny body kit on it. But I'm also doing another contest right now with this bracelet. So I started about 2 hours ago, and no one's purchased it yet. And so no one's purchased the book since then. I'm still working on marketing, but I got it handled. So it should take off here shortly. And I got one more kink to work out. But if no one, I'm going to head to Vegas. By the time I get there, I'm going to check back. It'll be about 4 or 5 hours. Hopefully, I want to give away the bracelet, but if no one gets the bracelet, Brian and Lewis, I'll do a flip of a coin on live, and one of you guys will get the bracelet. So, but if you want to buy another one, you get another entry. And for the car, you can have as many entries as you want. So if you want to buy 100 books to win the car, you could do that. Like, you could have 100, there's unlimited entries, and the entry is only $7. Like, think about a lottery ticket, plus you're helping your boy out, and you're changing the world. So, yeah, so it's like just think of it as a $7, like an entry. What's up, Freddie? And so I'm going to Vegas, got these new retros, super stoked to wear these, super stoked. I was going to take a shower, but I'm going to just go. And so, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I can give away my bracelet. Well, I'm going to give away my bracelet tonight, but, yeah, so, yeah, I know. I'm about to drop 4K to get a 30K car. Hey, bro. Hey, you're buying hey, Max, before you buy that car, buy my book. It'll show you all the tricks. Even 3 months after I was in the car business, I got ripped off on my car. And so it took me 2 years to figure out all the little secrets. And so there's a lot of secrets in there that you can learn from. But I'm on my way to Vegas. I'll see you guys later. It's about to be fucking crazy. All right, peace, guys. Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm hanging out with my buddy here. We got the Swan. Want to have a little bit of fun in this nice, relaxing chair. Hopefully I don't fall in the pool with my phone. Actually, that might not be a good idea to do. Okay, so don't get derailed in details. There's always little things that come up. Like right now, never mind, I'm not going to share that. Yeah, my clothes are always dirty. I don't always have the clothes that I need because I'm on the road. But right now my shirt's got 8 stains on it from the last 2 minutes. And I just don't care. It's okay. It's about the value that you provide. So we're out here. I got another day or two here. Plan on going to California to, there's my buddy, Mr. Swan. And going to California in either tonight, or I might just leave early. I might just wake up at 4 and then leave there tomorrow, because I have a ticket. I have a ticket to a conference. My buddy Manny hooked it up. Thank you, Manny. Shout out to Manny. He hooked it up with a ticket to the Cervex concert, or not concert, event. And so I'm debating on how I'm gonna. I don't really want to leave tonight because then I'm not trying to spend money on a hotel since I already paid for this. What's up, Sandy? But if anyone's going to the Cervex event and you want to either split a hotel room or you want to just hook it up with your extra bed in your hotel room, that'd be dope. Otherwise, I'll figure it out one way or another. But that's tomorrow in Carlsbad, California, and that's tomorrow, and then the 11th, and then I have a place to stay out in Newport Beach. Excited to go see that house. That should be an epic house. I don't want to get my expectations too high, but I believe that that's going to be the nicest house I think I've stayed at so far. It should be pretty epic. And it's on the coast, so like this view is amazing. But I do love the water. I love the coast, and so that should be pretty epic. And even not, it's just a free house to stay at, so I can't complain. And it's somebody that I kind of just met recently. Like, he just super hooked it up, which is awesome. But we're on the low key with that. So that one, I don't know how many live streams I'll be doing from there, because that's a low key. That's the secret location. There's a few locations that I gotta go secret. It's just business. It's just like if you work for me, I'm gonna have you sign an NDA because there's certain things that just can't be talked about. But we're out here. What was I gonna talk about? So don't get derailed in details. Like in all honesty, I haven't had boxers for the last like 3 days. They've been dirty. And so, but I'm not going to make an excuse for it. I just wear basketball shorts. And you know what? It still works. So, and we got like a $3 shirt on with tons of stains all over it because I was eating and I don't have a towel. And so I used my t-shirts. I use my t-shirts for my towels when I take a shower. And then I don't have time, like if I'm sitting there eating food and then I'm like, oh man, the paper towel's like 20 feet away, and then that's like 45 seconds of time. I just wipe it. I can wash it. I got like tons of these. These are $3 each. And love you too, Larry. What's good? What's good? One of these days when I come back to Bremerton, the reason I'm gonna come back to Bremerton, and when that happens, bro, you gotta get ready with that mask. Like, we're gonna mask up, we're gonna get strapped up, we're gonna go hard, and we're gonna shoot the hardest fucking music video ever. It's gonna be like MGK's Cleveland when he got the attention of P. Diddy. But I'm working on, I've been doing a little bit of freestyling, a little bit of writing, and it's not perfect yet, but I guarantee that it's never gonna be perfect. But I'm gonna get the song written up, and then I will come back to Bremerton, and I'm gonna put Bremerton on the map. Everyone from Bremerton's gonna be in the music video. It's gonna be fire. Like, it's gonna be super fucking fire. Gritty. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna go viral. So. But yeah, don't get derailed in details. I should probably be giving myself the rap thing. I'm really nervous. Because I love rap and I have such high standards to it, but I've never tried it before. Yeah. So yeah, that's another story. That's a side project I'm working on. It can't be my focus because it's not. I need to worry about some other stuff right now. That'll come in time. And but I will be having a live stream on October 12th. You can ask me absolutely anything, whether it's about success, Shopify, Facebook ads, car sales, just my life in general, how I quit doing drugs, how I was able to put on 30, not anymore, I'm kind of weak, it's like super weak, but I put on, back in the day, I was able to put on, I think it was 30 pounds in 4 months, and like, you would have thought I was doing steroids if I wasn't getting pee tested 3 times a week. Like, I yoked up real quick. And just how I went from a super shy guy when I was a kid that couldn't even talk to, dude, that's what's up, Larry. I'm so proud of you, bro. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. We'll talk more. Just give me a call, bro, whenever you want. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so I used to be like the shyest kid in the world. Even when I did my first video, if you go back on YouTube, just type in Hall of Marketing all one word, then it's going to auto correct you, and you have to do Hall of Marketing all one word. I haven't ranked up yet. I'm still working on that. But I don't have a video editor anymore, so I'm trying to do it myself, but I just can't put that as my priority right now because I have 10x problems. So like right now I got like 3. Yeah. I'm like trying to decide whether to take a private jet to. I have a movie premiere I'm going to this weekend. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to take a private jet or drive or what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do. And but yeah, don't get derailed in details. I was saying something I feel like was important. But yeah, I used to be. Yeah, look at my YouTube video. Like I don't know if you could tell, but if you listen closely, my voice was shaking. I was super nervous. And back when I was a kid, and I still get nervous about some things. Like there's always room to improve. But when I was a kid, I was the shyest kid in the world. And even when Larry met me, like I was pretty shy, didn't really talk very much. And sometimes I get like that too. And like the whole introvert, like personality test, I don't believe in personality tests. I can take. I've taken so many of them that at this point you can give me a personality test and you tell me what you want me to score and I'll score whatever personality you want me to score. Like it's not, I know why they're asking the questions. It's not that hard. No, unfortunately not. I wanted to do a business deal with him and he hasn't hit me up on that, about that. But I know I'm an extremely tough boss. I know. I apologize for that if you ever want to come work for me. But it's just business. I would still love to be friends with anyone that I don't want to work for me anymore. But I did want to come out with a revenue sharing program for him. And Hunter was a great worker, but there was just a couple of things that happened, and I had to send him home, unfortunately. And so I do have a free ticket to the 10X Growth Con. It's a $750 ticket that's available. And I'll probably just go to somebody that helps me out and I'll just give it to them. But I do need a video editor and a video guy. And at this point, I don't have the money to pay you. But if you believe in my vision, you'll get revenue, residual income on my YouTube channel and anything else you help me with for the rest of your life. And so with my plans, if you believe that I'm going to make $1 billion or 10 million or $1 trillion, whatever it's going to be, then you'll be set for the rest of your life. But I know it's not the most desirable thing, so I would find you other people that do have money to pay to get you to do video work, because I know tons of people that need an editor and need video guys, and my job that I would have only would take probably an hour or two a day, so I can I'll find you other money. Like I did that. But yeah. It's just business. It's just like my brother. I didn't fire him, but me and him parted ways mutually. And I know I'm a very I have very high standards. It's just like Grant Cardone. If you watch his interviews that he does, it's whatever it takes interviews. He puts these guys through the ringer. Like he doesn't care. He's gonna put you through it's whatever it takes. Like that's how I feel. And this job, like sometimes I go without eating for 5 hours or go without certain stuff, and it's just because that's what it has to do. Like you have to take care of yourself, but it's all about your goals. So the goals in my life, I'm not trying to get super fit right now. That's not one of my goals. It is on my goal list, but it's not my primary objective right now. So yeah, so that's just not my primary objective. And you could have the cleanest house in the world. You could wear clean clothes without stains on them, and you could actually have boxers to wear underneath your clothes, but and socks, but and get toenail clippers. But it's like I have 10x problems to where I can't do everything. There's not enough time. I can stay up for 21 hours and I still don't have enough time in the day. So I have to pick and choose what I do. And right now I have certain goals that I'm trying to accomplish, and so that's where I'm going to get to. But I'm probably leaving Arizona in the next 24 to 48 hours. And so, yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do after that. And I don't know. Yeah, so I never know what I'm going to do, but I just go do it. Don't get derailed in details. I almost never have a plan. I try to have a plan for it, but really if you just envision, it's like when I won the car, I just envisioned myself getting on stage, and I didn't even know how I was going to get on stage, but I just kept thinking, I'm going to get on stage, I'm going to get on stage. And if you just think hard enough, your brain will just figure out a path to get it. It's like if you're late on rent and you're like, crap, like when I was homeless, I was like, crap, I have to find a place to stay tonight. I didn't know where I was going to stay, but I never slept on the streets. Like I just figured it out. I couch hop. Shout out to Larry. He let me couch hop at his house quite a bit, and he actually had my back like when he didn't have to. So, anyways, don't get derailed in details. I'm gonna have an Ask Me Anything live stream. I know I don't always reply to everyone's comments while I'm live streaming because I get sidetracked, but I will have a live stream October 12th at, I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to where you can literally ask me any question you want, and I will answer all the questions for you. And whether it's about cars, success, anything, yeah. I see. I don't always know what I can't know what you're thinking, and so sometimes there's questions. Just like when I was hanging out with Chris, I'd look at some of his stuff that he was doing. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Like I just learned so much in 2 minutes, but he didn't realize that it was so awesome because he's been doing it forever. Like it's a habit for him. But when I look at it from an outside standpoint, I'm like, wow, like that's amazing. But then he's like, oh, is it? Like I didn't even know. And it's just that's the way with everyone. And so everyone has their own talents, and so I just want to share it with you guys. Hopefully I can help some of you guys out with some of your success, and so that we can one day all come kick it and enjoy life, because it's not all about mansions. And I don't try to sit here and go on The View too much, but it is nice to be able to work on a laptop out here, or just know that I have a view. But I worked in a studio apartment, holed up with all my windows closed for 4 months, and at times I was just as happy. There was times when I hit $100 on my Shopify store, and that's $100 in revenue, not profit. When I hit $100 on my Shopify store, I literally ran around my apartment dancing and singing because I was so fucking happy. Like, and the little things didn't matter, because you can create whatever reality you want. And it's just like if I tell you red or green or whatever, your reticular brain is gonna see whatever color. Like, can you see anything green right now? Of course. But can you see anything red right now? Can you see anything blue right now? And if you concentrate on certain things, your brain's gonna figure out a plan for it. And so we all see life differently, because there's so many things happening at once that your brain can't possibly notice everything. And so your brain selectively determines what you see. And because we're human and based on a survival instinct, we see like patterns. We see patterns. So like back in the day, we used to see patterns about like cougar tracks so that we didn't get killed. Now, if you focus on patterns of millionaires and billionaires, then that's what you'll get, is millionaire, billionaire. If you want to get big and strong and you watch bodybuilders all the time and you think about how your muscles grow, you're going to become a bodybuilder. If you want to become whatever it is. And so yeah, I'm going to go change my shirt, and my boxers should be done. This dryer keeps turning off, so hopefully I can wear boxers for the first time in a few days. And it is nice and breezy though with going commando, but I feel like boxers are a good thing to have. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you're having a good day. Smile. It's Monday, so let's go. What's up, everyone? So my mom just thank you, Mom, thank you, Kent. They just went and grabbed the last of my valuables, like my guns and stuff, because I gotta hold on to those per law. But everything else that I have is up for grabs. All my furniture. I got a bed, a bed, coffee table. There might be a Kirby vacuum there, like $1,000 vacuum. Tons of $100 shirts from Nordstrom's, like nice button-up shirts. If anyone needs a shirt that like you need a job interview or something. And tons of clothes. You can I wear medium or large, like you know. I have a bookshelf. The dresser is spoken for. That's the only thing spoken for so far. So I have a dresser. Dresser spoken for. So bed, coffee table. There's a nightstand with a lamp. Office desk. There's a office chair. There's a TV stand. There's a fish tank that's huge. I have somebody that does want the piranhas. If you want the piranhas and you're willing to transport them, you're more than welcome to. I'm allowed to give them away, but they're not, I can't sell them. So if you want to just take them, feel free. Don't release them into the wild. That's a huge fine. But they're huge. They're like this big. They'll eat like a quarter pound of food a day. They're vicious. They're vicious. And what else do I have? So I have tons of pots and pans, tons of dishware, like a coffee pot, a microwave, tons of clothes, a laundry basket, a shoe rack. I have posters, all my posters on my wall. I have a printer. I have paper, coffee table, a couch. There's a ton of stuff there, and I can't send it to Spokane, Derek. Sorry. If you want to go pick it up, you're more than welcome to. Anything that's not claimed by Tuesday night, I'm going to call Salvation Army up and just have them pick up the rest of it. And then